Welcome back to another episode of Penny Helpjes. This is episode 626. And I just like to make a quick announcement. Most of you out there probably already know this, especially my members, specifically Eric, who told me that they are going to. Oh man, these pennies are so dirty. Do I really want to do this? Oh, these are so. All right, but they look like they're mostly copper. All right, we're gonna have a dirty roll today, but there's just too much copper in it to ixnay it, you know. All right, so maybe I'll go through a little fast. It doesn't matter. Whatever. We'll see what happens. So it does appear that there are going to be 2026 pennies. Now, there were reports initially that there were not going to be 2026 pennies. And one of my members, just throw them out. They like that. Eric Kenai Collectibles, who is probably the most knowledgeable person I know in regards to pennies and coin roll hunting in general. Was very certain they were going to make pennies in 2026. And I let him know that they were saying they were not going to make pennies in 2026. And again, he was like, nope, they aren't. And I just doesn't even matter when a coin is this damaged, unless you could really see that it's some kind of crazy error, which chances are slim to none. Yeah, this person got lucky. They, all I separate all of my coins and to repurpose at some future date. I guess that one's all right. Meaning, I'm either going to sell them or I'm going to go through them again and separate them by year or by condition. You know what I mean? So I don't even want pennies like this in any of my rolls again, because if I was going to bring it back to the bank, yeah, I probably would. But since I will not be bringing any of these my pennies back to the bank, I guess I could have put these into a roll, but I don't even want to handle them, to be honest with you. The person obviously had these coins in their basement, and they just threw them inside of a roll. And so I guess we're gonna do a little housekeeping today. No big deal. So Eric said they were vehemently gonna put out the you could tell, look, the penny was like lying in water like that, directly down the middle. Would have been a beautiful penny if not for that. And he said they made the dies already. I remember everything you tell me, Eric. Said they make the dies already. And I couldn't find. I mean, Eric, you must know somebody at the mint or something. Because I was looking for that info for months and could not find anything on it. Again, until recently, and I saw that that they have ordered. Right? Is that what they? I think that's the wording they use. They ordered the blanks have been ordered for 2026, and that was the first time that I had was able to find that kind of information. The blanks were ordered for 2026, and I was like, "Oh, all right, great." Huh. 82 copper. See, I have a tube. I don't even know if I want to put this in. This like really would need to be cleaned, but I don't even think it's worth cleaning, to be honest with you. I guess I'll put it to the side. Still do a video on it, but that's copper penny 2. So I told you there's a lot of copper. Here goes copper penny number 3. All right, let me check that mint mark real quick. See, in this condition, a coin could be conserved. That's not a problem. There's no serious corrosion. I'm just looking for my loop. Put the light a little bit, aim it towards me a little. Oh yeah, sure. And this one has the I can see the second D to the north west, and on the inside of the D there's another line, and that's what you really. I mean, outside of having a very strong, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's on the north left. I know on the bottom it looks like it has it also, but right there you can see on the inside of the D. Right there you can see the line. Okay, and right there you can also see the northwest. You can see the so I'm pretty sure this is repunched. That's nice. How about the date? How's that look? Fine. Fine. Yes, Penny's in great condition. It's just a little dirty. This is not a this is not an issue for me. All right, so we have an error coin. That's nice. So going back to what I was saying. So they have the what's it say exactly? I'll tell you exactly what it says. Did I erase it? Might have erased it. Let's see if I can find it in my history. Okay, should say it there. Legal tender. This future dual date. I don't know. Let me put in blanks. Blanks ordered. Okay. The U.S. Mint will continue to mint pennies until the final order of blanks is used up, which is anticipated to be in early 2026. Okay. And And the penny is going to have it's going to be a commemorative penny with a dual date, and it's going to show 2026 and the 250th anniversary of a special privy mark is what they're calling it. So, and they are not, there's nothing about them like stopping the penny from being legal tender. They're saying it might be legal tender for quite some time. I feel like for some reason I've seen scratch marks like this in some kind of an error, uh, as some kind of an error on one of the websites. I'm not exactly sure. I doubt it. Probably not, but just thought I would mention that. And that's copper penny number 4. See, like this, I don't mind holding on to a coin in this condition. That's fine. That's not a big deal. Those other ones that I chucked out, that's just, and there's probably some like that I had put inside penny rolls before, and kind of regret doing that, 88, we're looking for the flared G. No flared G. Yeah, it's a little too dirty. So that's the news update that I have regarding 2026 pennies. There are going to be them. Number one, there will be pennies in 2026. And they will have a special image. Excuse me, not special, a special date. What they're calling it a privy mark, which will be of the. And I'm not sure I don't even know what that means. What's a privy mark? Special privy mark to commemorate the the nation's 250th anniversary. West Point Privy Mark coins for heirloom share. What is a privy mark? Oh, it says right here, government.com. Historically, privy marks were commonly used to denote the location where a coin was minted. Oh, okay. So the mint mark is a privy mark. Okay, I guess, serving as a form of identification for the issuing mint. However, over the years, the function of privy marks has evolved beyond just indicating the mint of origin, while they still retain sometimes to the heritage of privy marks. Now, more often than not, refer to special editions or commemorative themes rather than solely denominating the minting location. This ship has so it doesn't. So it could be a mint mark, or it could be something else that says what mint it was made from, but it doesn't specifically say what that's going to be. So and maybe I'm one of those I noticed that right away. It's a really, really wide FG. As soon as I looked at it, I saw it from this distance. I was like, that's odd. How about the no wide AM? Looks like he might even have a strike through on his face. I wonder if they're related. Let me look at that under the loop real quick. Uh, None of the other. Well, yeah, there is some marks on the reverse also. Well, the FG is really odd, and look at that mark in his face. I mean, it could be a strike through. There's not much other damage on the coin to say, oh yeah, this coin was damaged. You know what I mean? Usually you'll see other damage marks. It's hard to tell. Could be anything. I'll put it to the side. No big deal. We got 6 coins to the side now. 89. So that's the way the FG is supposed to look. But I guess in if I had to make a final what does it mean for me? Okay, this one has a little bit of a ridge ring on it too. What it means is that banks are still going to be issuing pennies into 2026. So, as in contrary to what I thought, all right, there's another comp percent. Okay, and we have a something there. I have to look at that closer. Let me look at that on the loop real quick. So the good times are not going to end, directly on January 1st. We got some separation on the R and the 5 in the date. Shelving, I guess. I guess it's shelving and not a double die. But I'll show you, see if you can see it. It's on the R. It's nice and clear on the R. And of course on the 5, it's also clear. But most likely just shelving. Oh yes, a little bit on the top part of the 7, but it almost looks like it was not hit, but like a die deterioration or something like that. You can see it on the 5 right there, the 7, and the left part of the R. Same thing with the E. I can see it not on the E also. I don't think that's highly doubt that's a double die. Let me check out copper coins real quick. That's 1975, right? 1DO. No. Yeah, 1975 is one of those years that copper coins does not have anything. So, like I said, probably not a double die. So that's 5, 6, 7. That's 8. And let's see what this is. Oh, look at that. See the lamination error on it? I saw it as soon as I went like that. It's nice. Just on one side. Let me look at that under the loop real quick. It's very pretty. This one has the a lot of times the lamination error mixed Oh wow, the bottom of the N has a very strong mark on it. Let me see. And same thing with the is it the T on the left side. But the in the ONE, you have to see this line on the bottom of the N. It's super strong. Let me check the obverse real quick. Coin's in pretty good condition too. I like that lamination there. It's very attractive. But that you have to see this line on the N. It's a little dirty. Let me see if I have something I could just clean off that dirt off a little bit. All right. Mm. Try to put it. It's the bottom part of the N over here. The left leg. Under the loop, I can see a very, very strong line. Let me see if the dirt, uh, cleaning up the dirt, if that changed it. Nah, okay. So I'm wondering why I can't see it in the. Interesting. Well, the funny thing is, now that I cleaned off that dirt, there is a real, real super strong serif on the E also. Check that out. Where's it at? Penny, 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 penny for your thoughts. All right, so you see the bottom of the N has that mark, but look at the serif on the E over here at the bottom. See the pointy coming up? That's a serif. Super, super strong. I mean, it's. And what year is this? 73. We could check copper coins. 73 also. He doesn't have everything, but he has a lot of stuff. This is the reverse, so it's 1 DR. Okay, he's showing on the light spread can be seen on of America, the designer initials, and the 1 cent. Very nice notching on the R of America. So he's showing again. He is showing notching. I'll show you what it looks like. He only has one picture. So he's showing that notching, and again, that is the serif. I didn't check that on the United States of America. I probably would have noticed it, I would think. Oh, on the R. Let me check out that R real quick. Huh. Look at that. Look at that. So there's something on the R. I just wiped off some dirt just to see if I can see it any clearer. And there is notching on the tip of the R. Look at that. Where else? He said on the FG. Huh. Possibly. There is notching on the FG. Is he very nice notching on the R of America? So there is a notch on the R. Let me see how close I can get. Yeah, you can see it from this distance. Look at the R. You can see the notch on the R from this distance. Oh, on the C also. And here's the FG. See the notch on the FG. So this is a very good. And of course, the one that I find is the in AU50 is $5, and it's a class 2. Uh, so I should have done this what I just did right now. I should have done it on the as a separate video, like an educational video, a research video. But I really didn't think I was going to find anything. And anyway, so you got to see the process. Those of you who stood to the end of the video got to see the process of the research on a coin. And that's very quickly you could do that. And this one happens to be a. It appears I would think. I mean, I've seen the notching on the R. I'm seeing the notching on the F, G, and again, what I really noticed initially was the E and the N. So I'm just going to assume at this point that it is a DDR class 2. Please click like and subscribe. God bless. Hope, especially those of you, not God bless you, but a special thank you to all of you who did stay to the end. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me and the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.